The University of Iowa Classics Department has many talented professors, and Dr. Robert Cargill is no exception. Aside from teaching religious studies and archaeology, Dr. Cargill has appeared as an expert on numerous TV documentaries.
When I was a graduate student, I was, I don't know, discovered by a TV producer in Malibu who invited me to sit for a documentary that he was shooting. And I explained something about the Hebrew prophets or something. And so another producer saw that and asked me to do a documentary. And I just kept doing these documentaries. And I was younger than most of the experts that they had on there. And then I got invited to go abroad and to shoot something, as as a host of a show. And they kept liking what I was doing, and so I kept being asked to do more. And I guess I did a good job, and so they kept inviting me back. And I created a little niche for myself as a public scholar, a young public scholar. Most public scholars are senior scholars who've done a lot of research, and then they began doing public volumes. I kind of went in the other way around. I was speaking to the public uh, as a young person. And what's interesting, I thought about this once. We see a lot of this now happening with YouTube, right? There's a lot of these celebrities that are YouTube famous. Some of them are just celebrities and nobody knows why they're famous. But others of them have created a niche as public educators who don't necessarily have backgrounds in education. Unknowingly, I kind of began doing that, right? But except I had the background, I had the education, right? I had the 3 masters and the doctorate. So I was doing these documentaries, I was doing these blogs, I was writing for public consumption in addition to writing my research. But I took it seriously and created a niche, actually talking to the public, the taxpayer, let's call them, seriously, and in investing in people instead of just investing in scholarship. By taking people seriously and investing in them, I carved out a niche, and I think I've been rewarded for doing so.
Professors usually give their lessons on campus. Dr. Cargill, on the other hand, occasionally likes to take those lessons beyond the Iowa campus.
I try to lead teams of students over to digs, partnering with uh, Tel Aviv University now, trying to do excavations that are established there, just to give students here. I mean, I want to pursue my own research, but to give students here the experience that I had. And the best way to teach that is not to try to explain it to someone. It's to take someone and show it to them. How do you explain a sunset to somebody who's never seen a sunset over the ocean? Right? It's sometimes you just want to shut up and take them and stand them there and say, look at this. And then they look at it and they just go, there are no words. How do you explain this thing? For me, going the first time traveling abroad, it just changed the way I perceive things. And so a lot of kids in Iowa, a lot of students in Iowa have never been out of the state of Iowa or been out of the US. And so if I can take them to an archaeological dig and teach them archaeology, teach them history, but also expose them to cultures that are very different from ours, that's going to be an experience that stays with them for a lifetime. So I want to do that.
We would like to thank Dr. Cargill for sharing his thoughts and experiences. Don't forget to check out the Classes Department's website for more information and exciting opportunities that they have to offer.